Capricorn, welcome to your Astroflower reading here on the Astroflower. This is a weekly reading going from the... Capricorn, welcome to your weekly Astroflower reading going from the 26th of June through to the 2nd of July. You will have your monthly readings coming out this week as well. I've already done the solstice readings as well, collective and your individuals, which you might want to have a look at. And I did that X-Flare special solstice reading yesterday, which was quite great. Anyway, yes, hope you have a lovely reading. Welcome, and thank you very much for being here and supporting this channel. It's really, really appreciated. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energies. Yeah, getting down to a bit of nitty-gritty work, I think, which is Capricorn. You love it. You're like a pig in, you know what I mean. It's nurturing this future, and the overall energy here is building you up slowly. You can see those dreams and aspirations within you. You know that they're on the cusp, and you're ready to seize them. But I don't think you do need to seize them. It's like when you're going up in a plane up towards the clouds. You don't need to grab the clouds. You're going to gradually make your way through it, and you're going to come out of the clouds. And all of a sudden, it's going to be bathing in pure sunlight. So you've got to nurture this path as you go forward, I think. I think the world is helping you to nurture it. I think they're giving you a lot of... I get a very Six of Swords off it as well. It's like you're getting a lot of help here in your nurturing because you have put the time and effort into it. So, yeah, regardless, it could be on your relationship sides as much as within your business or financial side or your jobs. You're nurturing your future, and you should know this, and be happy with your progress. You're progressing hugely, and I don't think you realize it as such. And this is this whole nurturing factor. Every day you see the plant, and you may see that fruit gradually getting bigger, but if you took a picture at the beginning of the season when they were only just going into flower, and then you took a picture at the end, it's like you kind of go, oh yeah, it's an amazing fruit. And I didn't realise how quickly it went. It just seemed to go a lot quicker than I thought. So, nurturing it, I think, is a really good idea for you going forward. And it's connecting in a really concrete way with people that are around you. In a very honest and concrete way. And I think you're going to really enjoy that. On your relationship side, you get the King of Pentacles. Taurus card. But at the same time, I think every earth sign got it in exactly the same position, It's the karmic message here, and it's slightly different each time, but it's through knowing what you've done to get to where you are, builds you that security that is within. So you don't need to be recognized in the outside world. You just need to have that recognition that is within you. And when you get that recognition that is within you, it's unbreakable. It's unshakable within you, Capricorn. So within your relationships, if you know it's good, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. And you should know that and almost seize your righteous place. You should know that this is where you should be and what you should be doing, and feeling absolutely secure about what you're doing and how you're doing it. Really, feeling your own power within the relationships, within the connection with other people. It's absolutely brilliant. This is making a decision here. The universe is here is I don't think they're actually saying either this one or that. I don't think they're doing that. I think they're sort of saying, the universe here is sort of saying, if you take off that that blindfold, you'll have decisions that need to be made. But if you took that blindfold off and you saw that beautiful island that's just behind her, you'd probably be able to just kind of sort of turn around and sort of say, it's obvious where I should be going. There's no real choice in it. But you have to be the person in order to do it. And I think this is where the universe is saying to you, make decisive decisions, which is going to help other people around you, you know, move on, or not necessarily move on like move on from a relationship, but help you to advance in your relationships, how you to develop your relationships in a really beautiful way. But it's the universe is asking you to take the lead here, I think, more than anything else. There's a couple of ladies taking, it's an amazing tree we're sat under, and they're the trees that Napoleon planted. I don't know if he actually planted these ones. He could well have done, actually. That one there is massive. Absolutely massive. Here, combien d'années vous croyez? 500 years old, apparently. 500 years old. 500 ans. So, yeah, Napoleon, c'est avant Napoléon. C'est avant Napoléon, ça. There you go. It's before Napoleon. She just a dit. Having the confidence just to make that decision to connect with people, it's absolutely beautiful. You're really going to enjoy it. Being that leader, you know, yeah, you're really going to enjoy it within your relationships. In your recent past of how your guides are sort of influencing you here, it's been all about fair exchange, and you've been really, you know, you look out for people. Not everybody realizes it, but you do look out for other people, but you've also been looking out for yourself, and this is one of your strengths, the fact that you're reliable because you do look after yourself. And it's really important to remember that you can't help anyone if you're down on your knees. It's just the way it goes. It's the aeroplane effect. Oxygen mask. Put the oxygen mask on others before you put it on yourself. I know. No, the other way around. Sorry. Put the oxygen mask on yourself before you help others, because you're then going to be able to help others. And you know this, Capricorn, and you've been enacting this in your life, really. It's a slower path. It takes a little bit more time to do things, but it's a lot more secure and a lot more solid within your relationships. So you know, it's over time that you're sort of realizing the beauty that you're bringing to the situation. Your future self, I think this is where you get the Ace of Cups coming into your life. After difficulty, I think you might have had difficulty over the last sort of 4 or 5 years, because you've had Pluto messing around in your sign for some time. I know, because I am Capricorn, so it has been. It's like Pluto's like sort of allows you to go forward and then gives you 2 steps back. 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. It's always gradually advancing, but you're not really feeling like you're advancing because you're going back quite a lot at the same time. And I think that's coming to an end. I think that's come to an end now. I think it may have even come to an end at last week. And I think here is where you're now seizing, you've got this opportunity to coming into your life to open up a whole new door of friendships. And this could be past friendships. It doesn't necessarily mean like, you know, you're saying goodbye to everybody and you're going to go and find new friends. That's not what I mean. But I mean, it's like the friends that you cherish will still be there, and you can take it to a whole new level. And that's what seems to be coming through here is if you do look to the future, you're going to realize that there's a lot of offerings coming your way, of beautiful energies, of beautiful relationships. But it also comes from you. And it's, you know, I'm getting a little bit of the Four of Pentacles about it as well. Sort of like, don't hold on too tightly. Let yourself go a little bit. Let yourself free flow, as it were. I think that's more than it. You know, now it's the time to smile and allow things just to be. That's as it's coming through to the future. I think it's going to be easier for you to have very beautiful relationships you don't have to work so hard upon. And I think it's like sort of, it's almost as if like you're sort of saying, and I'm not calling you out here, but it's almost as if sort of saying, I put my time in, I put my Six of Pentacles in here, You know, I put my fair exchange in here. You know, I'd like that fair exchange to be coming back to me now. And it is. It's coming one cup at a time. And that's what's going to replace those 3 cups there that have, you know, that have been spent, as it were. And it's going to be filled up. And the first cup that comes in is you. So you've got to sort of not necessarily believe it, but engage your cup. Take a risk. Engage your cup into the scenario, into the situation. It's learning how to use that confidence of the past to be that sort of leader, yeah, to have that beautiful fair exchange, for allowing everything to grow as well around you, rather than sort of saying, no, it's only me who's growing. Allowing space for everything to grow around you, but it's still with you having to grow, means that you're going to be in a situation with other people that is much more of a fair exchange, much more of a beautiful relationship, because also you are growing in this. And you, because you grow, you're also helping other people to grow. Do you understand what I mean? So you've got to look to that future, and that's what you've got to go forward, opening your, and allow that heart, that Ace of Cups, just to sort of come into the situation. Let's see what's going on in your material side of life. On your karmic message, you have the Four of Wands. I got a funny feeling you're probably concentrating a lot more on your material side of life than you are on your relationship side. You know, Four of Wands is completely different to the Four of Cups. You know, it is looking forward. It's the amalgamation of, you've had a plan here to develop yourself. It could be for your job, for your business, your projects, whatever it is, you're developing yourself on the material side of life. Life itself, or somebody else, has also had a plan, and those 2 plans are coming together. And I think there's almost multiple plans here. So it could be a plan coming in with some other person, connecting with some other person, but it also could be a plan that you're working in harmony with the energy that is around you. The energy has a way of doing things mechanically. You've understood that plan there, and all of a sudden you can apply your plan with the plan of energy to really infuse, to create some big success. It's like a marriage card in a way, that 2 people have realized that one has love for the other, and then you can bring it together to be an amazing sort of situation. Bonjour. An amazing situation. But here it's almost like you've had a plan and it's coming to fruition. And your karmic message is to go through with it. And that's not always difficult. That's not always easy. And it's not going to be difficult for you. I think it's going to be actually quite easy, because you've been nurtured it. Because you've been nurturing this plan going forward. And it could be the signing of contracts and stuff like that, but it's some form of celebration of a promotion, of a new job, of a contract, as I said, of starting a business now, or starting a new project and stuff like that. And your karmic message is here that knowing the success is going to happen is because you have nurtured it into existence. How is the universe influencing you? The Ten of Pentacles. I think this is, as I say, with this two of Wands here, you have this situation, Four of Wands here situation, where, as I said, like, you've put this plan into action, and this plan is now dovetailing with the logical plan, or the logical evolution of the universe that is around you, which is almost making you unbeatable, because you're marrying to your karmic path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're going to find that the universe is really helping you out. And as I said earlier on with the Seven of Pentacles, I think the universe is also trying to nurture your success. They're really trying to help you out here. And you've got everything. You know, understand that the universe has everything that you need in this. And that's what comes through with the Ten of Pentacles. You have abundance, and the universe is bringing that towards you. and you're working really good quality work with other people. This is a very good Capricorn card. You know, there's one person in the back sort of pouring water, and that is where Capricorn has a lot of water. You're half fish, half goat. You actually have more water in your Astroflower. If you want to see it, it's linked in the description below. There's more water than you than actual Earth. But it is this good quality. What you've done is, in the past, you've done some good quality work. And now all of a sudden, and I think I've already told you this, you're pulling in people who also do good quality work. And then you are combining those two together, like, as I said, with the Four of Wands here. And you're combining them together because their excellence is everything that you do not have. And your excellence is everything that they do not have. And this is a real beautiful opportunity that you have created through your good work. And as you go forward, it's, you know, success is in the eye of the beholder. You know, it depends whatever your degree of success is all about. Depends on what you deem to be successful. But I can't see you getting anything but success out of it, really. It's almost as if like the universal plan is heading that way. And you are heading into you. This is the Capricorn card, the devil. You're the devil, Capricorn. The devil's in the detail, and you go into detail, Capricorn. When you're planning something, when you've planned something, you've planned a lot of details in the background that no one really sees, because they're not sort of like, they're not sugarcoating, they're not sort of icing on the cake. It's, have you got the machine to do the cake? Have you got the oven to do the, and you've done all of those sort of things in the background that actually, no matter what happens, you're still going to bake a cake. You know, and you're going to, you know, the cake's been baked. And the devil here is you. I think this is where you're really stepping into your power. The devil doesn't lie either. So you're going to be very truthful with yourself, but also truthful with the world around you. Because that's the only way you can be. I think it was Bob Dylan said, you know, I like it because my name is Lawless. And Bob Dylan said, I know you're honest because to live outside the law, honesty is your only salvation. Sort of thing. I can't remember exactly what the words was. To live outside the law, you have to be honest. You know, because that's what it's like being a lawless. When you live outside the law, you've got to be completely honest because there's no law that's going to save you. So it's a little bit like that. It's a little bit like that. You're almost sort of like tempting life as well to sort of kind of going, come on, come and play, come and play. And you're stepping into your power in regards to your job, in regards to your business, any projects you may be doing, whatever it is, you're really stepping into who you should be. Absolutely beautiful, Capricorn. Really like that side there. It's a really, really powerful start. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, that it's not an overnight success here. You've planned a lot of this. You've really orchestrated a lot of this. And the orchestration means that it's going to be an unveiling slowly but surely. But very, very consistently. You know, very, very consistently. And you get the Page of Wands. This is what you're opening, the pathway you're opening is opening up to your passion. So with this sort of like good quality work, it's giving you that opportunity in the future, or this is what you're opening up, is this pathway that you can choose, the path you wish to take according to your passions. And that's what the devil does as well. The devil brings forward his light, the Lucifer, so he's the light bearer. He brings forward his light so he can show you all the paths that are possible and tempt you onto paths. At the end of the day, he does not force you down a path at all. He will tell you truths, and it's for you to take your evident path. And I think your evident path is to do with your passion. So you might do, say, like, let's just say you're painting, or you make sculptures out of wood. Let's just say that, for example. And you make those sculptures, and then you sell those sculptures. And because you're then doing a gallery that You know, you're selling them, that you're exposing, you know, your exhibitions of your work in various different places. It takes you on a voyage. And then you sort of say to yourself, well, actually, I've got a real passion for, let's just say, country music. I'm going to go to Denver, or, you know, what's not Denver, is it? You know, Memphis, Tennessee, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, the home of country. Is it Memphis? You tell me. You probably know. You know, that sort of thing. So you kind of go, now with my good, hard, honest work, I can now open up to the possible passions in my life and use my passions in order to make it go forward. That's what it seems to be here. You can really get a lot out of your life. Really sort of like, you get more. It's like me reading cards. I love, you know, I do it in the studio as well, and I got backdrops and everything like that. But being outside is absolutely brilliant, and it allows me to go and explore a lot of different things. You know, it allows me to explore the, you know, the countryside and the passions of being with other people around nature and everything like that. And so, you know, it's that sort of thing. You're getting like a bonus on it, as it were. Seven of Swords, clarifying the Seven of Swords. It's not. It's the Ten of Swords. You've had this last week as well, and I think this is the past. It's what you're nurturing is a future. It's completely different, and that's the past in a way. I think you're nurturing something new because something has finished. That's what the overall energy, and it could be hardship that has finished. It could be as simple as that. You might have got yourself a new job, so therefore you got money. So then therefore those hard times are over. You know, that's the sort of thing, the situation that's going on here. Let's just see what's going on with the King of Pentacles. It just wants to come out. You get the Eight of Swords. I think this security is or feeling that's inner secureness within you because you have invested in yourself and becoming that leader. All of a sudden, it's going to make you free. It's going to set you free. It's going to make you feel very, very powerful within yourself as you go forward. I'm just checking around because we have had thunderstorms and I don't particularly want a thunderstorm to be coming down upon us. Let's just see what's going on with that Two of Swords. Yeah, this is a new you that's coming up, and the universe is trying to encourage that within you to be that leader of a new paradigm. It's sort of like encouraging you to open up to the possibilities of the world around you. But you've got to take the blindfold off in order to see all of these sort of things, to see that new possibility, that new paradigm, that new thing that's coming in with your relationships. Being a leader in your relationships will set up a whole new dynamic or dynamics within your relationships. And I think this is also playing through here, as where your future self is trying to encourage you to look to the future, and it's coming out of that looking after yourself. Yeah, it's a new cycle. Whichever way you look at it here, within your relationships, you being this leader is providing this position of a completely new cycle that's coming into your life. Because you've respected yourself, I think, more than anything else. This is a new adventure. Either there's an earth sign coming in for you, it could be, for some of you, it could also be a water sign. It could be an air sign as well. You got pretty much everything here. Because you've even got the Page of Wands at the top, which could be a new love coming in for you. If that's what you're looking for. You know, if you're already in a relationship and stuff like that, it's taking the relationship to a whole new level, starting a whole new cycle within your life. With the Four of Cups, you get the Knight of Wands. So the Page of Wands is there. You are being that leader, I think. If you look to the future, you are going to be the one setting the rhythm of the relationships that are around you, in according to how much passion you put into those relationships. If you don't put any passion into it, it's not going to work. If you put loads of passion into it, it's going to go really quick. If you put a little bit of passion into it, it's going to be nice and steady. Whatever you need to choose, Capricorn, you seem to be doing it, and this is what they're pushing you towards. And you've got to go through that learning stage of the Page of Wands, of opening up that passionate pathway in your life. And that's also within your relationship as much as within your material side. With the Four of Wands, you get the Devil. Be you, Capricorn. Just be you. Have faith in yourself. Believe in your plan. Believe what you've created or you've started creating, because it's going to take you on to such beautiful pastures. Really powerful pastures. And you're going to be so chuffed. Just being you, you're going to be so chuffed. I just need to move that storm cloud a little bit to the left now. Okay? Move along now, please. Thank you very much. I can't do with any rain at the moment. You can rain a little bit later, but I'd like it not to rain at the moment. 10 of Pentacles, what's going on there? King of Wands. Now you've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and now the King of Wands. The universe here, with every bit of abundance, is turning you into that leader. I think the leader in your life. I think it's you're taking the bull by the horns here, Capricorn. By hook or by crook. Everything may not be perfect, but you're certainly just saying, what I've got, I'm going to make the best out of. And it's gonna make you feel incredibly empowered, and it's gonna shine a light on you a lot, really. Let's just see what's going on with this Three of Pentacles. This is about your past self as well, and how it's advising you, and how you've been connecting with other people in a different way in order to make the best out of it. You now get the Knight of Swords. So you've got both the two quickest knights here. It's building up with you. You've got this whole new cycle on your relationship side, and on your financial side. I think it's because of this meeting of someone that might have been in your recent past that is galvanizing your journey, making it very clear about the path that you should be going on, heading off down that way, going off on a crusade basically, within your job, your business and your career path. And it will really bring you in some fantastic results. It's going to make you feel at home with yourself, completely whole with yourself. Let's just see what we get with the Devil card, because we've already got the Devil twice up on the table here. You get the 10 of Wands. The Devil's in the detail. This is where a case of maybe carrying a little bit too much. You need to let go of a few things. I did get a little sensation of the Four of Pentacles on the Four of Cups on the relationship side. But on this side here is what you've been accumulating in the past is going to bring you absolute abundance in the future. And you've got all the resources you need, because now you've got 3 10s on the table here. This is you're catapulting from a great position, Capricorn. An absolutely brilliant position. Let's just see what's going on with this Page of Wands. The Moon, I think it's going into new territory by the end of the week, and coming into the following week, you're going into new territory that you haven't really been down before. And this is all new for you. This is an amazing opportunity. Don't be scared of what you can't necessarily see that's around the corner. Use your passions to open that pathway and lead you on to who you should be, basically. There you go, Capricorn. I hope you got the best out of this reading. I really do appreciate you being here. Don't forget, you've got your monthly readings coming up next week, for the month of July readings. You've also had your solstice readings on the channel as well. I thank you very much for being here, showing all the support that you do for this channel. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. In the meantime, that's only left for me to say, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.